One of the biggest problems currently we are facing in India is fatty liver. I think almost 1 in 3 adults have fatty liver, and not in an and it's going to the kids as well. It's getting to kids as well. So, what are we doing wrong as far as metabolic health is concerned in India?
Okay, so even before we say what are we doing wrong, Devanand, I think what we need to understand first is people always talk about heart. दिल धड़कता है तो हम जीते हैं, right? But interesting is जिगर तो liver होता है, ठीक है? तो जैसे माँ का जिगर का टुकड़ा उसका बेटा होता है, ऐसे आई थिंक आवर बॉडीज जिगर का टुकड़ा इज आवर लिवर. Liver is the hardest working organ, and beautifully, you know what is the beauty of liver is it can regenerate itself amazingly well. Amazingly well. It is the most forgiving organ in our body. Okay, अब हम गलत क्या कर रहे हैं? I think first thing we are doing wrong is we're not giving that importance to liver, or we are not even understanding what liver does for us. Right? Liver helps us detox. Liver helps us balance our hormones. Liver, you know, is the site where a lot of conversions happen. T4 से T3 converts there. Protein genesis happens there. All the estrogens and all detoxifies and goes out there. And phase 3 liver detoxification happens through passing poop regularly, twice a day. You know, there have been senior doctors who said that the nation which passes bigger poops have smaller and lesser hospitals. Right? So I think it's very important to start about liver from there. If you are not passing poop twice a day, if you're not passing enough quantity of poop, you need to ask yourself, how are you detoxifying? How much extra work your liver is doing in the toxic environment we are living in today. So that's the first thing. Okay. Of course, allopathy has a role to play in this. Our books have taught us that once in 3 days, if we are passing motion, it's okay. Don't care about it. It's not constipation. But my first message to all the viewers here who want to protect their liver, even before I say what do they eat for liver, is make sure and remember this line. The bigger the poops you have, the lesser the hospital stays we will have. Right? And because this is something people can do on their own. Second is, you know, I'm going to talk about things which people generally don't know or miss. Most probably I'll try and not talk about things which everybody talks about. Is that all right, Devanand?
Yeah, perfectly fine.
Second is our gut health has gone for a big toss. It needs an overhaul. Right? Now you say I'm talking about liver and Dr. Priti is talking about gut. Right? Now, over the years, what I realized, Devanand, is whenever I used to start working on healing or cleansing the gut, because I do a lot of testing, I am an MBA also, you know, numbers are very important for me. I realized that when I used to start gut cleanse programs, the liver enzymes, the gamma glutamyl transferase, all these liver function test values used to change, which made me or brought me to a point telling me whenever I cleanse the gut, the workload of the liver increases. If I am not giving additional attention to the liver detoxification, then the liver, what will happen? All its parameters will go haywire and liver will not feel very good. Which is very important for all of us to know, because food we eat affects the gut microbiome and then it affects the liver. Yeah. And we do a lot of detoxes. See all the Insta lives, Insta reels, they keep telling you have this juice in the morning, have this in the afternoon, change your gut microbiome. But I think the puzzle is not complete till they also tell you that for liver, eat radish every day when in season, eat carrot and beetroot, eat green vegetables so that you can cleanse your liver simultaneously. Another thing about liver we are doing wrong right now is we are living in a very, very, very high toxic load environment, right? But we don't check our heavy metal load.
Right.
How many of us here actually know what are our values for mercury, aluminum, cadmium, for the other toxins, right? Liver has to cleanse all of that. But another very, very simple thing which we are not doing right, I think, is we are not giving liver time to detox. Now, when I say this, what do I want to tell you? I want to tell the viewers that first, after 3 to 4 hours of your dinner, the liver starts to detoxify. I think somebody is unmuted. Yes. Now, we generally have late parties, late dinners. I remember when I was, maybe not into functional medicine, a lot of days I used to eat at 10 p.m., 11 p.m. and sleep at 12 p.m. Now, what have I done? I have taken that opportunity from liver to cleanse my body because I have given him an extra work, which is to digest and, detox the food. And therefore, the liver does not get an opportunity to cleanse itself. Important thing which I think we forget here is, and then people who drink, that also again, creates a problem, right? So the important thing here then becomes that 3 to 4 hours before sleeping, we must have dinner. Second, we must remember cleansing of liver happens between 10 to 12 at night. If you sleep late, no cleansing, right? Which is extremely important. So that's the another thing I think which we are doing wrong. We are not sleeping on time. And now when I talk about not sleeping on time and not having good sleep, then I will want to go back and reiterate the exposure to blue light which we are having today. See what used to happen before. 6 p.m., the sun used to set, right? There were no, tube lights and all. We used to have those bulbs which were much, much better than the tube lights which we use now. Yeah. And all that, it depletes our body of melatonin. We don't feel sleepy. We watch TV at night. That's again a lot of blue light radiation. So all of this put together, the liver feels very, 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 very lost.
Right.
Extremely lost. And, the problem is, I have seen people with fatty liver, with fibrosed liver, with cirrhosis of liver. Your energy level comes from liver. You cleanse your liver and you will see your morning to evening energy will be sustainable. Right? Your hair and face change the moment your liver function changes. I just help people do liver detox and they start looking brighter, fairer, more energetic, have nice hair. All of that changes. So there is a lot of motivation to work on liver health. But I think awareness is still less. We need to make people more aware about the special jigar ka tukra, which needs to sleep on time, which needs time to rest, which needs, less toxins. And one more thing, all the anger we have affects our liver. Today, I think we all have become very short-tempered. And we are very angry with a lot of people in our lives. So I think for everybody who is listening, I would definitely want to say, it is not helping. It is just messing up with your liver. And it's not about you getting angry, right? It is about you bouncing back to being smiling again. That time is very, very critical. The lesser the time between you getting angry and you bouncing back to becoming happier, that is what is the time which helps the liver to heal itself faster.
Right.
So I tell all my patients, I say, fine, गुस्सा होना आपका राइट है, प्लीज दबा के दिन में 100 टाइम्स आप गुस्सा हो, नो वरीज. वापस आना आपकी जिम्मेवारी है, इट्स योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, बिकॉज यू हैव दैट जिगर का टुकड़ा which is under a lot of stress till the time you don't bring that smile back on your face.
Right.
Now,